All right, my lovely ones. I hope you are well. I was going to say good evening or good afternoon, but whenever time of day you are watching this, I hope you're good. Get yourself maybe some blocks for today's practice and maybe a strap as well. And when you're ready, get yourself lying down on your back, just in a comfortable space that feels good for your body. So when you're ready, no rush to get there. Just allowing maybe the legs to be long. Maybe you allow the feet to drop onto the floor, the knees can rest to the sky. You might like to bring the feet together, drop the knees open wide, release into those hips. Arms might be to the side, palms up, open, receptive. Perhaps we choose to ground down, connecting our hands to our bodies, whatever space feels good. Allowing yourself to settle, softening or closing your eyes, and tapping into your breath. Just start to take a really nice deep inhale. Breathe all the way down into the lowest part of the belly. Fill up the rib cage, fill up the chest. And then as you exhale, let go first of the chest, rib cage, lastly the belly. And as we breathe in, feel your body expand, lifting up. And as you breathe out, really just allow your body to melt. Dropping every part of your body even deeper into the earth. So take a moment to really tune into which parts of the body are connecting with the earth. And almost imagine as if with every exhale, you're just melting down, creating that contact, that your body becomes all gooey, all soft. That tension that you may have been holding on to for too long can start to soften away. And as you do this, as you focus on your breath and on your body, allowing thoughts just to drift away from the mind. And so we notice when those thoughts enter, we allow them to arrive. We simply see if we can just let them go. And some days that is easier said than done, but we try. We breathe. We keep coming back to the breath, the body, the moment. We just start to tune into how we're really doing today, how we're really feeling. Tuning into what we might crave from this practice, what we might need. What might feel really good today. Tapping into an intention for your practice. Knowing that we don't necessarily have to have goals and aims for each practice, but cultivating an awareness of what we might like by the end of it. Perhaps we are trying to draw in a sense of grounding, a sense of peace. Tapping into that and allowing your intention to just settle for a moment. When you have it, draw it in, take a long inhale. Exhale, release it out. Just let it go. Come back to your breath. Come back to your body. start to bring a bit more sense of energy back into the physical body. So when you're ready, the fingers and the toes can wiggle. We might need to draw the knees up to center, but let's all just extend out through the legs, reach the arms overhead and take a full body stretch. Inhale, exhale, you're going to keep that left leg long as you just hug your right knee into your chest. So drawing it round, slightly round to the side of the rib cage, and we squeeze it into that shoulder. See if we can flex our left foot as we do this, so toes to the sky. Couple of breaths here. Every exhale, maybe draw it in a little bit closer. Good, 3 more breaths. One more. Beautiful. Let's grab our strap and let's bring that strap around the ball of this right foot. And then you're going to inhale, flex your foot, and exhale, start to lift the heel to the sky. So we don't have to have the leg super straight here. You can have quite a deep bend into the knee, just so long as you feel something down the back of the leg. And keep just pressing your heel up, drawing those toes down. Try and keep the shoulders and the face soft. Good, let's take 5 breaths. Two more. Lovely, inhale. And then exhale to gently release the strap. Re-bend the knee, just squeeze it into the chest. Good, inhale. Exhale, let's draw the knee across the body into a twist, maybe bumping that left hip towards the middle as we do so. Right arm can extend out at shoulder height, palm up. Maybe you bend the elbow, drop the shoulder blade to the floor. And let's just breathe down into our bellies here, just feeling how it might feel slightly restricted. And just really, truly focusing on that breath anyway. 5 breaths. Two more breaths. Good, inhale. And then exhale to draw the knee back to center. Reset the hips, give that knee a big squeeze in. Good, inhale. And then exhale, just extend that right leg long. And let's hug that left knee into the chest now. Giving it a good squeeze in, just round slightly to the side of the rib cage, in towards the shoulder. And let's now keep that right foot flexed and active. Every exhale, maybe draw it in closer. 3 more breaths. Good, 1 more breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, let's start to grab hold of our strap, bringing it around the ball of the foot. We're going to inhale, flex the foot, and then exhale, start to gently lift the heel to the sky. Again, we don't have to have a super straight leg, just finding your edge. We don't want to go and overstretch those hamstrings because they can be quite niggly. We find our edge, but we don't sort of push it too far. Just allowing ourselves to drop into this space, letting the body unravel naturally. Take 5 breaths here. Last 2 breaths. Good. Inhale. And then exhale to release the strap. Re-bend that knee. Give it a squeeze into your chest. Inhale. And then as you exhale, using the right hand, draw the knee across. Maybe bump the right hip towards the center as you do so. Left arm can extend out, palm up. Maybe we bend the elbow. Drawing that left shoulder blade down to the earth. Again, focusing on that breath here. Breathe from your chest down into that belly. Just take 5 more. Few more breaths. Inhale. And then exhale, draw the knee back to center. Reset the hips, give the knee a big squeeze in. And then hug both knees into your chest, big squeeze. Just roll slightly from side to side, let the lower back release. Pause in center, one hand to each knee. Inhale, let's circle those knees open wide. And then exhale, circle them round, back together in center. Good. Inhale, circle open. And exhale, circle round. One more time in this direction. Good. Inhaling the opposite way. And exhaling round to center. A couple of times. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Good. Draw your knees back to the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And let's bring the hands to the backs of the thighs and just rock and roll up and down the length of the spine a couple of times. Little rocks. Good. Maybe one more. When we lift up, we're going to find Navasana. So you might keep your toes down to begin with. Just get yourself nice and comfy. Eventually, we lift our shins up. Brilliant. Let's reach our arms forward here. So we keep the inner thighs squeezing, just lifting through that chest. Inhale. And as you exhale, just peel your right arm back, open into a twist. Keep lifting up through that heart space. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Good. Inhale. Exhale to sweep that right arm forward. Good. Inhale. Exhale, peel that left arm back, open up into a twist. Nice. 2 more. 1 more breath. Inhale. And then exhale, sweep both arms forwards. Last 2 breaths here. 1 more. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, make your way into tabletop position. So your way to get there. Let's just bring our hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Spread your fingers, soften your elbows. Inhale, you're going to drop your belly, lift your chest and your tailbone. Exhale, round the spine, press the earth away, draw the belly in. Inhale, drop your belly, open up through that heart space. And then exhale, round and squeeze. Good. 1 more time. Inhale, we open. And exhale, we round. Inhale into your lovely flat back. You might need to walk your hands forward slightly. Exhale, tuck the toes under and just start to sweep the hips up and back into your first downward facing dog. So when you arrive, just taking time here to really set yourself up. Root through your palms, really creating that length through your spine. Maybe there's a bend in the knees, just helping to lift those hips even higher. And then we start to feel those heels melt down towards the earth, but we know that we don't have to have super straight legs. We might like to bend one knee, bend the other. Really just release through those hamstrings for a moment. Good. Let's take 1 more breath here. Yeah, lovely. We're going to inhale, start to reach our right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through those hips, splitting the dog. Inhaling. And then exhale, we draw the knee to the nose, step the foot between the hands. Drop that back knee down and tuck those toes. Inhale, we sweep the arms to the sky, low lunge. Exhale, relax those shoulders. So we squeeze our inner thighs and we feel our pelvis sort of coming into a neutral alignment. So we're not sort of sticking the bum out. We're not tucking too far under. We're just coming into that sort of space where if we had a bowl, we could keep all of our water in the center. Good. When you're ready, reach your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands into prayer at the heart. You're going to inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, left elbow hooks to the outside of that right thigh. Press through those palms, rotate through that chest. Good. 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale to sweep those arms back to the sky. Good. Inhale, we expand up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, back toes tuck. We lift the knee. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhaling into a flat back, so hands to shins, shine the crown of the head forwards. Exhale, belly draws in, softness in the knees, fold forwards and down. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, let's soften and fold. Inhale, keep those knees soft. Exhale, just roll up through the spine, nice and gently, nice and slowly. Eventually, shoulders, head up last. Inhale, sweeping the arms to the sky. Exhaling, hands into prayer at the heart. Good. Inhale, let's reach those arms wide. And then exhale, let's hinge forward with length through that spine. Inhaling into a flat back. Exhaling, hands down. Step your left foot back. Good. Drop down to the back knee and tuck those toes. We might want to grab our blocks here. We're going to scoot the hips up and back, flexing those right toes to the sky. Good. So again, we squeeze our thighs. Inhale, lengthen out through your spine. Exhale, soften, fold down. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, soften and fold. 1 more, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, lengthen out through your spine. Exhale to rebend into that front knee. Inhale, reach those arms up. Go for a little back bend. Lift up through your chest. Good. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, back toes tuck. Lift your knee. Exhale, high plank. Create that nice length through your spine here. Inhaling. Exhale, lower the knees. Shift forwards, elbows in. Squeeze as you lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, shoulder blades down the back, peeling up into a baby cobra. Exhale, lower, press back, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. Good. Steady breath in. Steady breath out. 1 more here. Nice. We're going to inhale. Sweep that left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open up those hips, split that dog. Inhaling. Exhale, knee towards the nose. We step our foot between the hands. Drop that back knee and tuck those toes. Inhale, reach those arms up. Let's find our low lunge. Exhale, relax the shoulders. So again, squeeze those thighs and just level off your pelvis. See where it feels best. Good. And then we inhale. Exhale, hands into prayer at the heart. Inhale, lift up through that spine. And then exhale, right elbow, hook it to the outside of that thigh. Press through those palms, rotating open. Good. Keep your glutes active. 2 breaths. 1 more. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, reach those arms to the sky. Good. Inhaling. Exhaling, hands to the earth. Inhale, tuck back, toes, lift the knee. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhaling into a flat back. And then exhale, let's soften and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, lift up with length through the spine. Good. Exhale, hands into prayer. Good. Inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale, let's dive on down, hinging with that length. Inhaling into a flat back. Exhaling, hands down, stepping the right foot back. Drop down to the back knee and tuck those toes. Maybe grab your blocks. We scoot the hips up and back. Flex those toes to the sky. So squeeze those thighs. We're going to inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, soften, pull yourself down. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. One more, inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And then exhale to rebend into that front knee. Inhale, reaching the arms up, low lunge. Again, go for a little back bend, lift the chest. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, back toes tuck, lift the knee. Exhale, high plank. Create that length through the spine. You might lower your knees down, or you might just shift forwards, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or your upward facing dog. Good. Exhaling, we meet downward facing dog. We take a steady breath in and a steady breath out. Good. One more breath here. Nice. Inhaling. Exhale, drop to your knees. Find that tabletop position. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round through your spine. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale here. Inhale, let's reach our right arm to the sky. Exhale, we thread the arm through, drop down to the shoulder and the side of the face. Good. So we might stay here, or we might sweep our left arm towards the sky. We might internally wrap it, bend the elbow, draw the hand behind the back, maybe reaching for that right thigh. Root that right arm into the earth and lean into that top shoulder. Good. Take 3 breaths. For 2. 1 more. Nice. So inhale, bringing that left arm back if it went elsewhere. Exhale, come back into that tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round through that spine. Good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale here. Inhale, we reach that left arm to the sky. Exhale, we thread it through, dropping down to the shoulder and the face. Maybe we stay here. Maybe this feels enough. Maybe we reach our right arm to the sky. Maybe we internally wrap it, bend the elbow, and drop it down. And we just, wherever we are, keep pressing that left arm firmly into the earth, trying to keep those hips nice and central. 3 breaths. One more. Good. You're going to inhale, bring the top arm back. Exhale, come back into that tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, let's round. Nice. Inhale into your flat back. Root through those palms. Exhale, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath. Nice. When you're ready, inhale, let's reach that right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open up those hips, split your dog. Inhaling. Exhale, knee to the nose. Let's step that foot between the hands. Good. So stay lifted off that back knee. Inhale, reach those arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, relax those shoulders. Nice. Squeeze those thighs. Feel that tailbone lengthen down, but we're not sort of tucking under. We're keeping that neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Good. And then just allowing our feet to be rooted into the earth. 2 breaths here. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hands into prayer at the heart. We're going to inhale, bring the weight forward into the right foot. As we exhale, we're just going to gently float up off the left. Find warrior 3. We kick through the back heel, reach long through the crown of the head. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, drop it back. Find that crescent lunge again. Inhale, re-extend the arms to the sky. Exhale again, hands into prayer at the heart. Good. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, left elbow, hook it to the outside of that right thigh. Again, press through those palms, rotate that spine. Natural feel a little bit wobbly here. Just keep those legs nice and active and strong. 2 breaths. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale to sweep those arms back to the sky. Good. Inhaling. Exhale, open out, find your warrior 2. So we just shuffle those feet. We do whatever we need to get into our space. Sink into the front knee. Feel both thighs wrap outwards. We're going to feel that opening even more through the pelvis, through those inner thighs. Nice. Back foot rooting down, nice and active. Take another 2 breaths. 1 more. Good. You're going to inhale, extend forwards. Exhale, drop forearm to thigh. And let's sweep that top arm across the ear. Spiral the chest open. Root through the back foot. Reach through those top fingertips. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Inhale. And as you exhale, start to extend through the front leg. Drop the right hand down. We're going to reach that left arm high. And then we're going to internally wrap it, bend the elbow, draw the hand behind the back. Reach for lower back, maybe for front thigh. Just keep your thighs nice and active. Open up through your chest. Good. 2 more breaths. Last one. Nice. So you might keep your top arm where it is, so keep that bind. We're going to inhale, bend into that front knee. Exhale, we're going to reach up and over. We reverse our warrior. Reach through those fingertips. Good. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Good. Inhaling. Exhale, let's extend through the front leg. Turn those right toes in. And we bring our hands to our hips. Inhale, shoulder blades down the back, lift the chest. Exhale, pouring yourself forward and down. We can bring our hands onto blocks or hands towards the floor. Wherever we are, we're going to inhale, create length through the spine. Exhale, soften, pour yourself down. And see if you can bring the weight forward towards the balls of the feet slightly. Just keeping those hips lifting and extended. We can have a bend into those knees. Just allowing those hamstrings maybe a bit of softness. Take 3 more breaths. One more. Good. You're going to inhale to lift and lengthen through your spine. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat. Turn those toes with you. Pick your back heel out. We're going to bump this back foot in just so we can make a shorter stance and ground that whole foot to the earth. Toes off at about a 40-ish degree angle. Hands can be on blocks here. Let's squeeze those thighs. We square those hips off. Inhale, lengthen through the spine here. Exhale, soften, pour yourself down. You can have a nice bend into that front knee if you need to. Just keep allowing the chest to move to the big toes. 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, step that left foot forward beside the right. We're going to inhale, sink into the hips. Exhale, sweep the arms up into Utkatasana chair pose. Sinking down, weight back to the heels. Toes become light. Good. See if we can really feel that navel nice and active. Create that length all the way from tailbone through to the crown. Good. 2 breaths. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, stand up tall. Hands into prayer at the heart and just soften or close your eyes here. Root your feet down. Feel the spine grow tall. Take a couple of steady breaths. Recenter. Come back to your body. Come back to the breath. Good. Just softly blinking the eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, hinge forward, folding down. Inhale into your flat back. And then exhaling, hands down. You could walk, step, or float back, lower through your vinyasa of choice. So knowing you can skip these out at any moment. Meeting downward dog when we're ready. Good. When you arrive, taking that breath in, taking that breath out. One more here. Inhale. Exhale, drop to those knees. Sink back, child's pose. Just allow the hips to release to the heels. Let the forehead soften to the earth. Give yourself a couple of breaths here, just rooting down. Two more breaths. Good. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, walk your hands in, come into a kneeling space. And then exhale, what you're going to do is just lift up ever so slightly, separate your feet, sink your bum down between your heels. So sometimes sitting on a block here can be nice and helpful. This can feel quite strong in those legs. So we can stay here. Let's just shuffle forward slightly. We can stay here. Maybe we just bring our hands behind us slightly. We might walk our hands a bit further back. We might come down onto our forearms. We might lie back onto the floor. And if you want to really feel this a little bit stronger into that front line, press your knees down towards the earth. Good. Wherever we are, take 5 breaths. Last 2. Good. So if we're lying down, we might just have to gently press through the forearms, come back up, and then we press through the palms, lift back up, and then we might walk our hands forward and come back into your tabletop position. We're going to inhale, drop that belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round through your spine. Good. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, let's tuck those toes and find downward facing dog. Again, steady breath in, steady breath out. One more. Good. When we're ready, we're going to inhale, reach our left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hips, split the dog. Inhaling. Exhale, knee to the nose, stepping the foot between the hands. Stay lifted off the back knee. Inhale, let's reach those arms up, find our crescent lunge. Exhale, soften shoulders. So squeeze our thighs, feeling that pelvis come into a nice neutral position. Keep your back leg active, glutes strong. Good. When we're ready, arms are reaching to the sky and taking 2 breaths. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hands into prayer at the heart. Good. Inhale, tip that weight forward into that left foot. Exhale, we float up off the right, warrior 3. Kick through the back heel, reach through that crown. 2 more, maybe wobbly breaths. One more. Good. Inhale, and then exhale, land it back, crescent lunge. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And then exhale again, hands into prayer at the heart. Inhale, expand up. Exhale, right elbow, hook it to the outside of the left thigh. Press through the palms, rotate through your spine. Back heel presses, feel the crown grow tall. 2 more breaths. One more. Good. Inhale. Exhale, let's sweep those arms back to the sky. Inhaling. Exhale, open out into your warrior 2. And again, just adjust those feet as much as you need to. Allow yourself to sink into the front knee and thighs wrap outwards. You might even look down to the inside of the knee. Make sure you can see the big toe, maybe that first little toe as well. Feel the glutes strong, that spine is long. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Nice. Inhale, extend forwards. Exhale, forearm to thigh. Sweep that top arm across the ear. Open up through your chest, root through the back foot. Feel that crown grow tall. 2 breaths. 1 more. Inhale. As you exhale, extend through the front leg. Drop that left arm down as you reach that right arm high. Good. We can stay here. We might bend the elbow, drop the arm behind the back, reach for back over the front thigh, and then open up that chest even further. Lean into that top shoulder. Thighs firm. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Good. This top arm might stay where it is. We're going to inhale, start to sink into this front knee, and then exhale, reverse that warrior, lifting up and over. Back leg strong. We feel those core muscles engage. 2 breaths. 1 more. Good. Inhale. Exhale, return back into warrior 2. Inhaling. Exhale, extend through the front leg and then turn those left toes in, hands to the hips. So toes in slightly, heels out slightly. When we're ready, inhale, shoulder blades rolling down the back, lift the chest. Exhale, hinging forwards and down. Hands to blocks or to the floor. When we're ready, we're just going to inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, walk your hands over towards the right foot. Good. And then you're going to use your left hand to catch hold of the outside of that right leg. And you just start to really maybe pull with that hand, grip it, and draw your torso over further. You might have a soft bend into that left knee as you do so. Take another 2 breaths. 1 more. Good. Inhale to release, come back to center. And then exhale, walk your hands over towards that left leg. Good. And then that right hand can clasp the outside of that leg. Doesn't matter where, it can be higher or lower. We just inhale, create length, and then exhale, use that grip. You're going to pull yourself down. Maybe there's that soft bend into that right knee this time. Let's take another 2 breaths. 1 more. Good. Inhale, release, coming back into center. And then exhale, you're going to walk your hands all the way to the top of the mat. Turn those toes with you and pick that back heel up. Good. Then we're going to start to gently bump the back foot in, grounding the foot so the toes turn off at that angle. Squeeze your thighs. Inhale, create length through the spine. And then exhale, soften, pour yourself down. Heart space, again, moving to the big toes. Keep the back leg nice and active. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Good. You're going to inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Weight into that left foot. And then exhale, step that right foot forward. Sink the hips. We're going to reach those arms up, chair pose. Sink it down. So feel your pelvis neutralize. Reach tall through the crown. Weight back into those heels. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Inhale. And then exhale to grow tall. Hands into prayer at the heart. Soften or close your eyes. And just really feel your feet rooting into your earth here. So feel those thighs firm up. Feel the crown of the head grow tall. Feeling nice and strong and steady. Good. When you're ready, eyes blink open. Inhale, we're going to reach those arms up to the sky. And then exhale, hinge forward, folding yourself down. Inhaling into your flat back. Exhaling, hands down. You could walk, step, or float back. Your vinyasa of choice, you're welcome to just skip them out. Inhale, maybe we open up. Exhaling, we meet. Downward dog. Steady breath in. Steady breath out. Good. One more here. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, drop to those knees again. Child's pose. Sink the hips back. Release all the way to the earth. 3 breaths. When you're ready, inhaling. Exhaling to walk the hands in. Roll up through your spine into a kneeling space. Scooting those hips over to the side. Sweep those legs round in front of you. Nice. All right, so let's keep our right leg long. Let's bend into the left leg and place that left foot up and over the top. Good. Use your hands, just create length through your spine here. Inhale, reaching the left arm up. Exhale, spiral it behind you. Inhale, right arm expanding up. And then exhale, either hug that knee in or draw elbow across. Inhale, we create length. Exhale, rotate into your twist. And just keep your gaze out to the sides. You don't need to strain the head here. Every inhale, maybe you grow longer. Every exhale, maybe you twist deeper. 3 more breaths. One more. Good. Inhale, bring your gaze to center. Exhale, gently de-rotate. Take a little counter twist. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, gently come back to center. We're going to wiggle this left foot back towards our right hip. So we're probably on the outer blade of the foot here. And those knees are trying to sort of move towards each other. It is okay if that top knee feels like it's super high up. Sitting on a block here, sometimes quite helpful, especially if we have a tendency to sort of round in that lower back. We can inhale, start to lift and lengthen through the spine. So root the hands down. Then exhale, we can lean forwards. Maybe we stay here. This might be enough. Maybe we start to walk the hands out in front of us as well. And then we just inhale to create that length. And then exhale, we can just soften. Let the body just melt down. Good. Take 5 breaths. Two more breaths. Nice. You're going to inhale to lift the head and the chest. And then exhale, walk the hands in, lift the torso. Gently unravel this top leg, send it long. And then just maybe give those legs a little shake out. Nice. Let's keep that left leg long. Let's bend into that right leg and place that foot up and over the top. Left toes are flexing, nice and active. Then maybe using your grip, lifting yourself up nice and tall. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, spiral it behind you. Inhale, left arm extending up. And then exhale, either hug the knee or elbow draws across. Inhale, extend through your spine. Exhale, rotate into that twist. Again, head nice and neutrally out to the side. Feet might soften or close your eyes here. Just allowing the strength of that spine, those muscles to support. 3 more breaths. One more. Good. Inhale, bring your gaze to center. Exhale, we de-rotate. Take a little counter twist. Inhale. And then exhale, return back into center. Let's scoot this left foot back towards the hip. We move those knees towards each other. Again, sit up on a block potentially if that feels good. Hands come by the hips. We're going to inhale, press down, lift up. Then exhale, we can lean forwards. Maybe stay there. Maybe walk our hands just gently out in front. Again, every inhale creates that lift and length. Every exhale, we soften, release. Good. 5 breaths here. Last 2 breaths. Good. You're going to inhale to lift the head and the chest. And then exhale, walk your hands in, lift the torso. Unravel this top leg. Give them a little shake out. Bend your knees, shuffle forward. Make sure there's some space to roll back. Either we ground those toes, we lower with control, or we float up into Navasana. We lower with control for 10. Breathing 9. We've got 8, 7. Breathe for 6, 5. Nearly there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Hug your knees into your chest, big squeeze. Just roll from side to side for a moment. Good. Let's place the feet onto the floor, knees to the sky. Feet hip width apart, heels in. Maybe you can tickle them with those fingertips. Bring your hands by your hips, palms down. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under, press the lower back to the earth. Exhale, switch the glutes on, lift the hips, lower, middle, and then upper back. Inhaling at the top, and then exhaling, rolling the spine all the way back down. Good, a couple of times like that. Inhale, press the lower back to the earth. Exhale, we engage, we lift all the way up. Inhaling at the top, and then exhaling, we roll that spine back down. Nice, let's hold this next one. So inhale, imprint. Exhale, engage and lift. And then maybe we shuffle shoulder blades together and interlace our fingers behind the back. Root through your feet and your arms. Keep those glutes strong as you lift your hips. Nice. Let's take 3 breaths. One more. Good. You're going to inhale, release the fingers if you have them. And then exhale, slowly roll the spine back down. Shuffle the feet, stand mat width apart. Just let your knees knock together into center. Just creating a neutral spine here for a moment. Just come back to your breath. You might need to slow the heart rate down, slow the breath down. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale, drop the knees to the right. Exhale to center. Inhaling to the left. Exhaling center. And then you're going to drop your knees all the way over to the right. We're going to hold them there. We might stay like this. We might decide to place the right foot on top of the thigh. We might use that weight just to feel that opening even deeper onto that left side. And just allowing yourself to melt down here. Let's take 5 breaths. Two more. And when you're ready, releasing the top foot if it's there. And then inhaling, drawing the legs to center. And then exhale, drop them over to that left side. Maybe staying here. Maybe the left foot places on top of the right thigh, using the pressure to open up. And just giving yourself a few deep breaths, really grounding yourself down. 2 more breaths. Nice. You're going to inhale, release the foot if it's there. Exhale, draw the legs to center and then hug your knees into your chest. Big old squeeze. Roll from side to side. And let's find happy baby. So separate the knees, flex the feet, lift the heels to the sky. Maybe grab backs of thighs, above the ankles, big toes or outer blades of the feet. And then lengthen through your tailbone as you draw those knees down. You could stay in stillness, you could sway. Take 3 more breaths. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Hug your knees in, give yourself a big squeeze. And then when you're ready, let's find Shavasana. So you might just place your feet to the floor. You might extend your legs long. You might want to get more cozy clothes on to begin with. You might prefer to roll off into a sort of fetal position. You might prefer to come into a seated meditation. But we just take the time at the end of the practice to really allow the energies of the practice to settle. Stillness is also a big part of our yoga practice that a lot of people find challenging. There's that tendency to feel like resting is not necessary, that finding stillness is a waste of time. But really, it's just a few minutes to yourself, a few minutes just to completely connect in. All you need to do is just let your body melt down into the earth and connect into a really soft and natural breath. So when you're ready, taking a deep, deep breath in and exhale. Let go. Enjoy these few moments of stillness. start to take a deep breath in. And then a lovely releasing breath out. Going back to your breath. Allowing your inhale and your exhale to slowly and gradually lengthen and deepen. And you can start to feel that breath move down the legs and down the arms. As that prana, that energy travels back in. When you're ready to, you can bring movement maybe back to the fingers and the toes. Maybe sway your head. Maybe take a full body stretch. And then eventually draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big old squeeze. Rolling off to the right hand side. And if you can, keeping the eyes soft or closed. Pressing into a comfortable seat on your mats. Bring your hands together into prayer at the heart. Letting your hands just rest against your heart space, your sternum. And just start to take some deep breaths. Every breath thanks your body for this time, for this energy, for shifting, for moving, for releasing, for being completely present with yourself for this last hour. And tapping into the energy that we have been activating. So Muladhara, our root, grounding into this space, grounding into this moment. And our navel, Manipura, lustrous gem. So the energy that then allows us to shine, that allows us to step into our fullest potential, knowing that it has to come from a place of stability, being so rooted in who we are. So when you're ready to draw all of that in, take a long, lovely inhale. With your exhale, release anything at all that you feel like you need to let go of today. Do that one more time. Breathe it in. Let it go. Come back to your breath. As you allow the intention that you set to draw back into your mind's eye, knowing that you can carry it with you for as long as you need it. As always, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste. Thank you, my lovelies. Have a wonderful rest of your day and your week. And we, my little sidekick, will see you soon.